Hey everybody, it's Dave, and another little Ultimate Reset video here for you from my experience. This is the second time I've done the reset. This one I'm coming into with a much different mindset than I was the first one. First time we did the reset, it was brand new. Monica was asked to be kind of a pilot group of coaches who were asked to do this, and Beachbody did all their blood work and everything, and I was just kind of along for the ride. Really wasn't that into it, supportive spouse, and I wanted to know more about the program so that I could really coach people through it. The first week was rough for me. I really struggled. Second week was a little bit better. The third week was actually really good. I felt really, really good by the third week. But as I'm coming into it this time, I have a much different approach to the Ultimate Reset this time. This reset is really for me. I've had an incredible summer. Had a great time. I wouldn't take any of that stuff back. Spent 3 weeks in Oregon and went to Vegas and have seen a lot of friends and been on the road a lot. But really for the last 2 months, I've either been on a plane, in a car, on a beach, on a golf course, or in a bar, or probably in one of those other places. And that hasn't really been a healthy way for me to live my life, and that's not how I want to live. So the Ultimate Reset is a perfect thing for me right now. And what I really want to talk about is mindset. I think your mindset going into something like this is just absolutely essential. I hear this all the time. Oh, this is going to be awful. Okay, yes, then it's probably going to be awful. Oh, I'm going to hate this. Yeah, you probably are going to hate it. If you think you're going to hate it, you're probably going to hate it. And so in conjunction with doing this reset, I'm sort of doing a new personal development program as well. And it's a Tony Robbins program. And, it's just daily sort of listening and then contemplative writing and things like that. And one of the things he was talking about the other day really struck me, which is that there are two controlling forces in your life. And they are your desire to avoid pain and your desire to gain pleasure. And what Tony says, and I believe he's true, is that you will do a lot more to avoid pain than you will to gain pleasure. Okay, and so he has a bazillion examples, and if you want information on that, I'll send you the link to the program I'm doing. You can go do it yourself because I really do think it's phenomenal. But what he talks about is this idea that pain, pleasure are the governing forces in your life. And I see this just play out in the reset, right? Because it's like, day 2, day 3, whatever day, or I'm in day 3 now. But, there are choices that I'm making today that might be different than the choices I would normally make, right? Like it's Saturday afternoon, be a great time to go sit down with some friends, watch golf and drink a beer. That'd be great, But I'm not doing that right now because I understand the mindset that I have is that the real pleasure here is in the finish line, is in proving that for 21 days I can exert complete control over my life and that I don't need sugar, I don't need caffeine, I don't need alcohol. I can get by just fine with water and really healthy food. Good to go. Don't need that stuff in my life. And the real pleasure is in the finish line of proving that to myself. So while it may be in a short term, the decision I'm making not to go have a beer with my friends, one of which is like in town now and I haven't seen the guy for 6 months, but that's beside the point. That would be the easy thing to do, but really in the long run, it's the more painful thing for me to do because that means failure. That means I didn't make it to the finish line. That means I don't have control over me. That means that something like alcohol or caffeine or sugar is bigger than me. It's more important. It's bigger than me and I let it control me. And I'm simply not willing to do that. So what I'm willing to do is make a slightly painful decision in order to gain the long-term win of finishing the reset just the way it's laid out and going through the entire program by the book. Okay? So this mindset is so important, and I think this is where people get fouled up. They're focused on avoiding pain all the time. Avoid the pain, avoid the pain, avoid the pain. Oh, this is awful. My headache. I have a headache. I have a cup of coffee or whatever it is. You got to change it around. Change the way you think about it around, okay? And that this short-term pain is really long-term gain, and that's what it's really all about. So that's my little thought about mindset with the Ultimate Reset. If you have questions about the Ultimate Reset or what this is all about, or you want somebody to coach you through it, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. My email address is info@thefitclubnetwork.com. I'll talk to you later.